I'm going to be starting with a skin tone. So just double click the fill, then let's give him some nice skin tone. This is not great, so I'm going to be changing this. Okay, I think this is great. So I want to remove this black line, which is the outline. So you can just come here and click on the stroke, then click on none. It's going to change it to none. Oh, while you are clicking the layer, so just click on none. It's going to remove it. You can use the none for the color as well. It's going to remove the color into none. So I'm just going to be eyedropping this color to the edge as well. So come here and choose the eyedropper tool, then you can use this to eyedrop it. So I'm just going to be changing the color a bit so that it won't look like this. So let's change the hair color a bit. Okay, that's great. I'm going to be using this color for the neck as well. So I'm just going to eyedrop this so that it will have some effect here. And for the hair, let's look for something brown or dark. So you can give him a different color, which is blue, but I don't want to do that. I want this color. Now if you are looking at this character, I'm not liking it because it's looking like someone in his 40s. So I'm just going to bring his mouth up, then you can bring his nose as well up. Let's try this. I think this is actually great. So if you go back and check it, so this facial expression looks younger. You can check the same by bringing all down. Let's try that. So I'm just going to select them. So I'm just going to drag them down. Okay, I think this looks younger. So I'm going to be using this. Yeah. So I'm going to be using this as our character. For the eyebrow, we are going to be using the same color as the hair. So you can use the eyedropper to eyedrop that. And for the mouth, I'm just going to leave the mouth and nose and eyes like this. So let's go color the hoodie. So for the hoodie, select this hoodie and let's give it a color. I think I'm going to be giving it this. Let's try this. Okay, so make sure you remove the stroke. So I'm just going to be eyedropping this color for the pocket, but I'm going to darken it a little. So I think it's not showing well, so I'm going to do it a little bit more. Okay, this is nice, but I'm thinking the color is actually changing. Okay, I think this will actually do right. Okay, I think this is okay. So I'm going to be using this color I'm going to be eyedropping this color for the hoodie cap and this here. So just eyedrop this. So it's going to copy the color and the stroke properties when you eyedrop, but we need to add some darkness, to this other hoodie, to this. So I'm just going to double click and add more dark to this so that it can give us this vibe, or you can just add more dark to this. But I'm going to be adding the dark to this. So this is great. For his arm, I think I'm going to be using the same color as this. So shift select both, then I drop this. Okay, this is looking nice. So for this, I'm going to pretend that this is his leg. I'm going to pretend that. So let's look for a color we want there. I think I'm going to be using this color. This looks nice. So make sure you remove the stroke. Click it before you add none. So to this as well, I'm going to be copying the color properties of these two. And for the foot, I just want black there. So I'm just going to click on this icon to swap the fill and the stroke. So it's going to change the stroke into the fill color. The fill color is going to change to the stroke color. So this is great. Now for the watch, we can add something interesting here. So I've already grouped this. You can just click there. Okay, let's start with this. I'm going to be using something. Let's try green. So that it's going to be different from this. You can try any color you like. And then for this guy here, let's try this. Then for the screen, I'm going to be using something like cyan here. So for this 4, I'm going to be using cyan as well. And I think this is looking multicolorish. So I'm going to be copying this, then dark it. So I think, yeah, this is what I want. So I don't want the outline, the stroke. So I'm going to click on the stroke and click on none. So I think this doesn't lap, so I'm going to be changing that. Just drag it up. I think these colors aren't dark enough. This is actually looking off, this color. So let's see what we can do. Okay. Okay, I think this is great. So I think this is great. I'm just going to save this